This time on Off-Grid Adventures, we take a drive into the scenic Codroy Valley to take in some of the beautiful views of the Table Mountains. Our main goal was to find a plane crash from 1985, but to our surprise, the beautiful scenery was more than what we ever expected. So come join us as we take in some of the beautiful views the southwest coast of Newfoundland has to offer. Alright, so we just got into close to where the plane crash is. And what I mean by close is about 2 kilometers away from us, but is a rough old hike. I know we're not getting up there today. I mean, we're talking huge mountains in here behind us. I'll show you guys that in a bit. But for now, gotta get the rubber boots on, grab the drone, and see if we can fly the drone into it for today. Well, dressed a little flashy today. I got a little bit of everything on, but that's okay. We're not out here for a fashion show.
People like that stuff, man.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Big
Quite
old
the
wart.
quite the big wart on the tree there.
Yeah, you can do some nice crafts with that.
I'm sure some people know what the causes of that are. There's more up above it too.
Oh,
Up
that one
high.
got a few.
There's 2 there yet. Anybody know the natural cause of that? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear about that stuff. Well, we just made it into the pond that got us a little bit closer to where the plane crash is. And let me show you some of the mountain ranges around here. You can only see a bit of them because there's some over that way too, to my left there, and they're covered by trees. But take a look at some of this. It's pretty awesome. And this is why we're not hiking up there today. That is just crazy. I don't know if the camera's even going to pick it up good enough, but they call these the Table Mountains, and you know, they're flat on the top. That's why they call them the Table Mountains, but they are huge. It's a little windy out today, but I'm going to put the drone up anyway, and I don't know if the drone will go that high because I do have an altitude limit on it. But the only way I'm going to find out is to put her up and see what happens.
There's somewhere to be every night of the week. Seems God ain't close as he used to be. And there's more tequila in this old town than pines in Tennessee. I ain't the man I thought I'd be. And these neon lights that keep me up got me thinking maybe mom and dad had it right all along. We're too old to still be alone, and we ain't happy ever after all. I'm just saying it wouldn't be as bad as we made it out, living in our hometown.
Just got back to the Vatera I flew the drone in as far as I could, but it got really windy up on top of the mountain and I was starting to lose signal. So we didn't get there today. That's on the to-do list too. Definitely got to find that plane too. I'm got to do some more research on it online. Check out maps and that, see if there's an easier way to get to it. I'm thinking maybe in through Starlight Trail, the hiking trail. I'm thinking it's further down the road from here. But if it brings you up onto the top of the mountains, the Table Mountains here, once you get up on top, it's easy going. It's all pretty flat. That's why it's called Table Mountains, right? So we're going to go over by the Starlight Trail. Just take a quick look there on the maps. See what the trail looks like going up there. And there will be another future video. I'm not sure if it'll be this year or next year, but we will be returning to get to this plane crash. Alright, so we just got the Kirby's. Met up with them again. This is our second trip in. First time came with Reg, as you see in the video. And we're going to go up to Sugarloaf and see if we can fly the drone over to get to where the plane is. Hopefully get some good footage of it. We'll see what happens.
That's the bathing spot, we call it, right? Used to be right here because that used to have that like flooded, but up there in the falls is awesome. And
yeah,
I'm telling you, there's
beautiful
trout
spot.
and there's salmon like that. It's huge.
We've seen a couple of different looking birds down there too just now.
Shags, a lot of shags.
Shags?
We call that shag rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's some views up here. Holy, this is pretty nice. Let me show you. Here's the highway down there. You can see a tractor trailer. The views, the views. Next summer, we're going to be traveling on top of these Table Mountains over here. There's a road goes up there too. Alright, so that's the drone footage. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you look closely, and when I was over at the side of the mountain there, you can see some of the plane debris. But you also got to remember, that plane crash was from 1985, so that's 40 years ago now. So a lot of it's grown in, like Kirby and them was telling me. Years ago, shortly after it happened, within the first 10 years, you could see the plane plain as day, like from up here, right? And this area is called Sugarloaf. Not hard to get up here. I had to lock in my hubs, and I was about 10% left to go up the hill. I could have probably made it up in two-wheel drive if I had a bit more momentum, but not a terrible drive up here. And the views are absolutely stunning. I mean, this is just amazing. I gotta show you guys again. It's just something else to see. I mean, I know the camera won't pick up the depths, but man, oh man. This is beautiful. These are pretty big too, and I gotta say, we got some good cell service up here for some reason. Funny how that happens, but you know, I guess we are right by the cell tower, so that's all right. I figure I take a little walk under the tower here. I'm directly underneath it now. I don't feel like climbing that tower today, but just wander around a bit and see what's around. And I don't see a whole lot. Just a lot of rocks. And of course Zoe had to come with me. You know, it's her little Miss Explorer. Oh, tank came too, huh? I'm telling you people, get out and enjoy nature and everything it has to offer. Because if you're in Newfoundland, there's some beautiful spots around here, just waiting to be explored. Well, that was the views from Sugarloaf. We're gonna head back down the hill now, and we're gonna go check out those concrete buildings and see what that's all about. Well, I figured since we were in the area, come and check out these old concrete structures. What'd you say they were again, Kirby?
They were something with communication stuff from the war.
Oh, okay.
But they ran off the tower and everything from up on the mountain.
Oh, okay.
And this was the radio station type thing. That's what this was. And over there is where the tanks for the diesel and everything used to run everything, right?
Yes, because that's the same as at Joey's Lookout back home.
Yes, yeah. And the same thing up on top of the mountain over here with the towers. Same setup as up there.
Oh, okay.
That was all the wires and stuff came for this area.
That's cool. Well, might as well take a look inside, see what it looks like. There's more here than what there is back at Joey's Lookout in Steamville. Bigger buildings. And of course, everything is destroyed inside here, but you know, that's to be expected. Wow. I'll tell you one thing. It was well built when it was built. Kind of gives me the feeling of the old abandoned mill out in Glovertown inside. Yeah, that's this one. There's another one over here. I'll go check that one out. Yeah, this one is not as big, but it looks the same inside. You can tell there was tiles in here before. But definitely well built. And as Kirby was saying, you know, I guess this was communications offices for the older technology back in the day of World War II. I never knew these were even here. So I'm glad I got to get to see these too. A little added bonus into the video. So this is the spot Crystal wanted to check out. She's seen it on the way in. I couldn't see it from the driver's seat, but it's pretty cool looking. Let me show you. Almost looks like that was man-made, that notch into the rocks there. Let me tell you, she's a little stinky down through here.
It's all kelp coming across here. See?
Yeah. Oh, there's a bad mess of it down there too, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you see everybody throws their garbage and everything down there. It's
I know, yeah.
unfortunate, but
Yeah. Well, we're off the rail bit and we're back up by the highway. So now it's time to get out and air the tires back up. Well, we're back in town already. Forgot to do an ending for a video. On our way back, we come across an accident that just happened on the highway. We just missed it, and the guy flagged us over, so we pulled over, ran down over the bank. Car was on its side. We opened the door, helped the guy get out. He was safe, he was all right. And we waited around till the ambulance and everything showed up, and then we headed back. By that time, I forgot to finish the ending of the video, so here it is. But as for the accident, everything's okay. Vehicles are right off and all that. But sad to see that stuff happen, but I'm just glad the person in the vehicle is okay. That's all that matters. So if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And I do appreciate all my subscribers I have already. The numbers are really getting up there now. Really excited for that. And thanks for watching.